Hi everyone, this is Vinod from CyberCheck360. In this video, we are going to have a look at how to use CyberCheck360 link inspector browser extension. Okay, let's jump in. Okay, how do we install? So we are in cybercheck360.com. If you want to install, you just go to products and go to browser extension. And under there, you have direct links for Chrome, Firefox, and Edge. Let's say I want to go to Chrome. I'm going to clicking on it. In this case, I've already installed the extension and it is showing remove from Chrome, which means it's already installed. I have performed a Google search for trending news in the world, and we have some results here. In this result, let's say I'm going to go into this, and probably we are going to see the news as normal as we would. So this can happen, and maybe you might click on some link from this which would take to some other website. Let's say we are going to go into some other website. You might have seen there was a scan that happened in between, which is actually going to tell you whether this domain which you clicked on, was it actually malicious or safe, and also the domain age of the domain. So in this case, this dessdental.com actually was 9 years old and 9 years 4 months old, and it is not listed in any blacklist, so we are safe for now. Let's say you landed on a website and you think that is not right, it is malicious. You always have the option to actually report malicious. You can say spam or whatever, give some comments and give some optional information about your email. If you submit so, you will receive a response saying what actions we have taken on this report. If you don't, we won't respond back, but our team will analyze and add that as a report. Okay, perfect. This is the link protection silently works in the backend. So as we were clicking, you did not see any warning or anything like that. But let's assume we are going to go for some malicious website. So in this case, I have gone into a website where OpenFish provides some data of some free phishing feeds. I'm going to go and select on one of them. I'm going to click on go to the site. Let's see. So the scanning happened and it has identified that this particular link is actually malicious. So you are allowed, and also you can see the domain age is only 4 days old. So you don't have option to go in, and you can go back, which would eventually take you back outside. Let's say now I want to find out a domain that is not blacklisted at all, but I want to be warned. We have an option to be warned if the domain age is less than certain days. So what do I mean by that? Under you can go to CyberCheck extension here on the top, and you can click on settings. So show warnings for new domains. This is enabled by default, and warn if the domain age is less than 365 days old. Let's say if a domain is registered and you got it on an email or something, which generally is very rare. You get very newly registered domains on email links. It is something to be cautious about when you click on any such links. So here, let's say if you clicked on a link, before even the link goes to the actual website, there will be an analysis or an inspection happening with CyberCheck360. It is going to warn you if it is less than 365 days old. And this is customizable. You can go from 0 days to 365 days. Let's say you trust some domains. You can manually configure and play around with this data. Okay, I'm not going to make any change there. And now let's actually go to another GitHub page where someone has given us the newly registered domains in this week. I'm going to go copy one domain, and I copied it, and I'm going to go to Google, and then I'm pasting the domain. Okay, now you can clearly see that it has given a suspicious site warning and also saying that the domain age is 7 days old, newly registered. And you see the link here. So let's say you know this provider, whoever gave you the link, and you completely trust them. You can always proceed anyways, and it's going to go to that website, which in this case, I'm not going to click on that because I don't know that particular link. But let's say if I think this is malicious, and if that's the case, I would actually report it. So other users would not see them as suspicious. Instead, they would see them as malicious. So here, let's say I'm going to go into Bank of America website, and I want to log in. And banking domains doesn't like someone inspecting their links. For that reason, we recommend anyone that you trust a banking domain which is 100% legit, you can actually whitelist them from being inspected. Or maybe any other domain, maybe you have a corporate internal domain or something like that which you regularly use and you don't want them to be intercepted or any delays in the link inspection. You can actually go to CyberCheck360 add-on and you can add to whitelist. In this case, this domain is actually globally whitelisted, so you don't see that option. But let's go to some other links from Bank of America. So I'm going to go into this link detection we have here, banking domain detected, which says banking domain, and we have whitelisted it for you. Do you want to confirm as a bank, or you think this is not a bank and resume protection? This means the domain will be removed from the whitelisting, and every link that you access is going to be checked against the threat intelligence and the inspection. So let's say this is a bank I know very well, I use it. So I'm going to put it confirm as bank. And now on, no inspection is going to happen for this particular domain. There are different ways to whitelist a domain. You can right click and you can go to link inspector here and you can exclude this from inspection. And here, because it is global domain, so the global domain is already being whitelisted. And let's say for some reason my interception is not helping me work on some website or anything like that, you can always right click and go to link inspector, pause inspection for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 60 minutes. Be careful when you do this, because if you pause it, it means no scanning is happening on any of the link. In the meantime, if you're clicking any malicious link, you are left without the protection. So be careful when you do that. And also, for various reasons, we have given disable inspection as well. If you really want to disable the inspection for a day or two, or more than the time period given here in the default section. And also, let's say you went into a website and you think it is malicious, you can actually right click, go to link inspector and go to report malicious. And here you can do the same, and the same thing you can do from here as well. From the extension menu, you can go and you can click on report malicious. Okay, let's say now you have added something to whitelist, you have reported things. Let's say you want to find out what are the domains I have actually trusted and whitelisted just for an audit, or you want to know what you have actually whitelisted. You can go to the extension on the top and go to settings, and then from there you can go to manage whitelist. This is the whitelist domain screen where you will see all the whitelisted domains. And also you have something here for trusted login domains. What do we mean by that? Every time when there is a login page, we use AI to find out what is the brand in the web page, and if that brand and the domain that you're actually visiting are actually same. If there is a difference in the original brand domain and the domain that you have actually visited, we will warn you saying this could be a potential brand impersonation and proceed with caution. You can actually put your domain here. Let's say I'm going to do HubSpot.com and I can add it. So for HubSpot.com, if there is any login screen, there won't be any brand verification happening on this particular domain. That's pretty much on the domains list that we have here on the settings side. But if you have any questions or anything, you can actually go to cybercheck360.com/docs. And we have a separate section here for link inspector browser extension. You can go to this page to get more details on them. Perfect. Thank you so much. Start using the link inspector. It's free for everyone, and start using it. Thank you.